Hey guys, Shawn from Silicon Theory here, and in the coming days we're going to have a full review of the Google Pixel 2 XL, but I wanted to do a couple of different things and talk about some of the special features in advance of that. So this one will be part one. We're going to talk about some of the hardware features of the Pixel 2 XL, and then we'll have another one that talks about some of the special software features of the Pixel 2 XL. But in this hardware video, I'm going to cover the display, the front-facing speakers, as well as the fingerprint scanner. So let's get started. As you can see, I have my Pixel 2, or excuse me, I have my Pixel XL, the original version, next to my Pixel 2 XL here. The just black version of the Pixel 2 XL and the very white version of the Pixel XL. So let's talk about the display a little bit of this guy. As you can kind of see, and I'll bring up a couple of different applications here. Both displays are on the same brightness setting, but the display clearly renders the colors a little bit differently. Let's take a look at another app. In Chrome, you can kind of see, and as what other people have talked about, you can look at the off-axis blue tint. My panel seems to be a little bit better than some of the other panels in terms of overall quality, but that blue shift is definitely there. Now, Google has mentioned in the last couple of days that they're going to be doing a couple of different things to not only mitigate the color calibration of the panel, as well as the potential burn-in down here in the navigation button. So some of the things that they're going to do are going to reduce or dim out the nav buttons themselves so that after a period of inactivity they'll go a little bit lighter. They are also going to be offering a saturated color profile, which will make it represent a little bit more closely the pop and color of the Pixel XL and Pixel original devices. So unfortunately there's nothing that really can be done about that off-axis blue tint, and if you look, you'll see a little bit of a reflection in the panel here on my Pixel XL, but no such blue shift. My Pixel 2 definitely has that blue shift though. So hopefully Google can address some of these issues in the software related update that's supposed to be coming in the next couple of weeks. But as far as the display itself is concerned, there does seem to be some wild variation in the panels that reviewers are receiving and using, and even in the retail units, which is kind of what you see here. Now, the display with the 18:9 aspect ratio is a little bit taller and just about the same width in hand. I believe it's 2 millimeters taller and just about 1 millimeter wider, but the display itself is fine. I've not had any issues with it. The auto brightness has been a little bit wonky for me, but I think it's just me getting used to how this device calibrates itself. But in any event, I haven't really had any issues to speak of other than the blue shift. And again, the color palette will be changed by Google, and you'll get some additional theming features for the nav bar so it won't stay black all the time. It'll change color. So for example, in this application Pocket Cast, it may turn purple instead of black to match the theme of the app that's currently displayed. All of that is to help screen burn in. So that's basically the display in a nutshell. Let's talk about the front-facing speaker. So I was a little bit kind of surprised. I'm going to launch Google Music here and give you an opportunity to listen to both the down-firing speaker of the Pixel XL as well as the front-facing speakers of the Pixel 2 XL. I ran this test the other day at my house and I thought was a little bit kind of surprised, but let's see. Let's try. Let's play the Pixel XL first. So as you can see, it gets pretty good and loud. Thank you, Major Laser, for giving us that track to listen to. So now I'm going to give you full volume on the front-facing speakers of the Pixel 2 XL. So as you can see, there is a little bit of a quality difference in terms of the music, but not that much difference in terms of volume, which I was kind of surprised. I expected to get a little bit more volume out of the Pixel 2 XL's front-facing speakers, but turns out the bottom firing speaker on the Pixel XL is actually pretty loud. Now, the difference in quality can be heard obviously when you're listening to a track like Major Laser. You got a little bit more bass, so let's hold it in the hand again at full volume and see what we get. Again, you get the same loudness, but not that much bass. Let's try the Pixel 2 XL.
All we did was care for each other, but the night was warm, we were bold and young. All around.
A little bit deeper tone, a little bit richer tone from the front-facing stereo speakers. And again, a single bottom-firing mono speaker that you get here on the original Pixel XL is not really going to be able to match dual stereo speakers, regardless of which way they face. So that's good. I thought that the difference would be a little bit bigger than it is, but it's not, and that's okay. So the last thing I wanted to show you guys just is the difference in the fingerprint scanners and the speed. So they're both in the exact same spot right here, high on the back, which is a great thing, but it's also got a speed differential. So let's take a look at that. I'll see about putting my finger on that and flipping it over. Kind of see, again, a little bit of a difference in speed there. Pixel 2 XL clearly faster. Again, fingerprints, just a little bit faster, about a half a tick. I think Google mentioned that they increased the speed and the responsiveness by like 20% or something like that. So definitely noticeable. The Pixel XL's kind of laggy fingerprint scanner is one of my least favorite things of the device after owning it after a year. It's a great device. I still love it. Kind of torn about how I feel about the Pixel 2 XL right now, the display issues notwithstanding. It's a great device, but I don't know if it's a significant enough upgrade for the price. And the last thing I'll leave you with is that I know a lot of people have been talking about the display and, oh my God, it's $1,000 phone. It should have an awesome display. I'm not going to pay for it. So the biggest sticking point that you want to remember when you're thinking about that is, for most people, they're not going to pay $1,000 for the phone. Google offered a very robust trade-in program, or you can do what I'm going to do, which is if I end up keeping the Pixel 2 XLs, probably sell my original Pixel on Swappa and use some of that money to subsidize the purchase. So when you're talking about something that retails for $1,000, that's not what most people are going to pay. So you'd want to keep that in mind when you're making your purchase decision on the Pixel 2 or the Pixel 2 XL. So that's pretty much it for the hardware features. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, or you can always hit the subscribe button in the upper left-hand corner of the video. Leave any questions or any other things you'd like to see us test out of the Pixel 2 XL in the comment section. You can always find all of our content at silicontheory.com. Thanks for watching, and we will talk tech soon.